Hayo naunga mkono mswada huu Mheshimiwa Spika. Asante.
Senator Wambua.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I support the bill. Mr. Speaker, I must admit that I have interacted with a number of bills. I can't remember having come across a bill with such a detailed part 1 on definitions. I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but really it's really heavy on those definitions. Mr. Speaker, I will ignore I'll ignore Senator Alwale. Mr. Speaker, the bottom line on this bill is that it is a good bill within the context of a wider information technology regime. That, Mr. Speaker, it plugs into attempts to develop an electronic medical records in our country. Those who have interacted with the health sector for a long time, and I believe the Senator for Kakamega has done this, the idea behind the managed equipment services, creation of a centralized hub for communication between hospitals and dispensaries and health centers, so that at the click of a button, Mr. Speaker, the data concerning ailments in Kakamega can be read and interpreted and analyzed, and feedback given from Nairobi, from Mombasa, from anywhere. Mr. Speaker, it is also within the regime of telemedicine as we know it, and the use of drones to drop drugs in remote areas. So this bill must be appreciated within that context. The Speaker, I like the bill on the use of IT to ensure efficiency in healthcare. I'm really impressed by the concept of anonymization of data to ensure that then patients are protected from exposure, unnecessary exposure, within the context of sharing information within health facilities. Mr. Speaker, the bill says explicitly that data relating to health is a strategic national asset, in which case then this bill becomes a security bill, and this bill becomes a bill, once enacted, then it has to be properly protected. And the problem that I have with this beautiful bill, Mr. Speaker, is on the membership of the board of the agency. You know, Mr. Speaker, we have to get to a point that we move from this generic membership to boards, that the members of the agency, as anticipated in this bill, are principal secretaries responsible for certain ministries. Mr. Speaker, we have in this bill an opportunity to get our IT personnel, young people, to sit in a board as important as this, as opposed to just saying simply because you are permanent secretary for health, then you become a member of the board of the agency, the board of the agency. Why do I say that? I say that because one of the responsibilities of this bill, the bill anticipates that we shall develop a fresh register of our records, of our health records. Now, I have nothing against the sitting or future principal secretaries. But we may end up with a situation, Mr. Speaker, where at the top of the leadership of the board, then we have people that are
Before I allow Senator Mariam to make her contribution, allow me, honorable senators, to make the following communication. I would like to acknowledge the